morning, social media, and welcome to the Sports Doctors. And my name is Larry Abels, also known as LA. And joining me is Earl Gogo Rush, also known as a sports doctor. Our third panel member, Lauren Lassiter, will not be with us this week, but hopefully she'll be joining us again soon. Earl, NBA playoffs. How you doing? Welcome. I'm sorry.
I'm doing great, Larry. Thanks for asking. I'm not doing great. I'm not doing great, but I'm okay. My back hurts. I've been complaining about my back. But other than that, I'm doing fine. I'm lucky to be alive. Great here talking to you, and I'm ready. I've already eaten a lot of crow, and I'm ready to eat some more crow on the show today as we go over what I said was going to be happening last week for the first game of the league. So I'll turn it back over to you.
Okay, so what was your opinion of the first game? How was Boston able to defeat Dallas in game one?
Well, I had said that take Dallas and the 6.5. That's what I said. For the series, I have Dallas winning 4-1. And that's what I had to answer your first question. How did Boston beat Dallas? No, they played well as a team. A lot of people on the team played very well. Porzingis gave them a shot in the arm.
He did.
I thought that he might give them. As I said, if I thought that he was going to be healthy, what I thought.
I remember you mentioned something about him on the other show.
That's neither here nor there. They just beat them, man. No excuses or nothing. They just beat them. That's all. I don't know what nobody want me to say. I was wrong about the first game. Is that what you want me to say? I'm wrong about that.
No, I just wonder if you thought what was some of the keys. For instance, I saw a stat where Dallas has had 54 lob dunk, baskets off of lob dunks.
Right.
I don't know if they got any against Boston. I thought Boston did a good job of one of the things they didn't do was double team Luka or Kyrie when they went to the hole, because that's what leads to those lob dunks. So Luka was able to score a lot, which he does anyway, even when he gets those dunks. And Kyrie had a poor shooting night. I thought they did a pretty good job of defending against them. I also think Boston has the ability to switch very well with the players. A lot of their players defensively, if I look at Holiday, White, Brown, Tatum, and even Horford, all of those, and I got to throw Porzingis in there, but especially the first five that I mentioned, they seem like they could switch on any person. Porzingis gave him some rim protection that, he doesn't normally get a lot of credit for, but he's kind of been doing a little bit of that all year this year. Do you think that, and also Tatum really didn't play that well to me. Boston has this year in the playoffs, game two, after usually winning game one, they haven't showed up for game two. Do you think that they'll fall off for game two, or do you think they'll shoot as well as they did, particularly Porzingis? And do you think
Kyrie? I think everything I told you already. I already told you I have Dallas winning 4-1. Now, I'm not changing anything because they won the first game. I think my thoughts have not changed at all. It does not look good for Dallas. Boston played exceptionally well, but I'm going with Dallas. That's all.
What is Dallas going to do differently to get a different outcome?
Kyrie's not going to score 12 points in another playoff in the rest of the playoff series. One. I guess maybe Lively and what's the other big boy who played with the Wizards?
Gafford.
Did they play? Were they hurt? I never even heard that name the whole game of the night. Not at all.
Who did you say?
Lively and the other big boy for
Gafford. Yeah, they played.
I didn't even hear that name.
Because those
Good morning, Phyllis.
Those dunks. Oh yeah. Going with Boston.
Good morning, Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis. Thanks for joining us.
enjoy the series now because it's getting ready to come to an abrupt end. But I didn't hear any. I never heard those big boys' names. I'm hoping that maybe it was their first game and they just had nerves or whatever. Did they play? Did you hear their name at all? Did you hear them? I don't know.
Lively got in foul trouble.
That's what I'm saying. But you didn't hear their name and nothing positive or adding anything to the possibility.
Well, back against that dunk stuff. See, a lot of this, at least offensively, they get a lot of dunks. I saw that back to Dallas, they had 54 of those lob dunks. The next team only had like 9. I think that was Denver. So they've been really crushing people the whole playoff. This is during the playoffs when I say 54. No other team has had more than 9. Luka's probably had more than 9 by himself, you know.
That's all right. They got to make adjustments. It's okay. You're not going to double team. Well, then whoever's going to the basket got to keep going. That's what the game is about. Adjustment. Now, I know some people who were nervous. Dallas was behind 28 points. They came back in the third quarter and took it down to 8. Some people were kind of like, oh. And now I'm sitting back there saying, see, all these guys talking all this trash. It's a long game. It's a long time. But Boston held up. Boston stood their ground, so that was good. Normally, they could have possibly blown the whole league. So I'm not really changing what I think. I think Boston the series will change starting on Sunday. That's what I think.
Well, I don't expect Boston to sweep them. I certainly don't expect Dallas to win 4 straight either. So I think your prediction is going to be a little off.
We'll see.
Well, we'll see. I think I doubt if Porzingis. Well, you know what? Porzingis averages 20 points, and he got 20 points. He got what really shocked everybody was he got like 11 of them in the first quarter or something like that. You know, he got so many early on when he first came in the game. There's a matchup problem for Dallas because Porzingis can shoot over anybody other than probably Lively or Gafford.
Well, he can shoot over Lively too. He's 7'3", man.
Yeah, but he drove past Lively when Lively came out. He does that pick and pop instead of pick and roll. He did a pick and pop and he kept getting the ball around the free throw line or maybe a little further out. And people were on him. And he was just shooting over top of him, you know. And that's a problem if he can make that shot.
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah. If he keep making them like he was making them yesterday, the other night, yes, it'll be a problem. There's a possibility that all those shots that were going in won't be going in.
I don't think he'll shoot as well. Well,
I mean,
if he does, Dallas is toast.
There's no way he's going to shoot as well, Larry. This guy could miss. He was trying to miss and couldn't miss. There was no way he's going to be able to keep up that consistency. There's no way. You know, he had a great game. I mean, you know, they just whooped on them. They just whooped on them. Wow. They whooped on them. They made it look easy. I don't see Dallas going out like that.
I thought Brown played a very good game on both ends of the court. Defensively, he showed up. You know, he blocked a couple of the alley oops. You know, he went up there and defended against it. Had a monster dunk on Dallas, which he seems to get one of those every game. I thought he played a good game. Tatum, I think the scary thing is Tatum probably can play better. So in a game when Porzingis is not going good, Tatum might win a game or two.
Tatum didn't play bad. He didn't say he had so much help he didn't have to do anything. Just so somebody don't score 30 or 40 don't mean they play bad. He you know.
I don't think he shot particularly well.
He's not a high percentage shooter.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 of 16 is not good.
Yeah.
I can't dress it up or anything, but I mean, it's not. That's not abysmal.
Then Kyrie Irving will probably shoot better than 6 of 19 because he had shots. You know, normally we see him making. He wasn't hitting some of those shots. I look for him to do better. But Boston, I don't know. I felt that Dallas had a better team at first. I'm not so sure now. I'm not so sure.
Okay. Well, only time will tell.
Yeah.
I have no idea why they two games Sunday, the games not till Sunday. I have no idea what's going on with the scheduling. But I guess people need rest. I'm not traveling like they're traveling. So, all I want to do is see a game every other night. But that's not being considered of the players and what they have to go through. But damn.
Well, when they play in the same city, I don't know why you got to wait 3 days.
I don't understand.
I looked at the schedule. If this goes 7 games, this series will go 18 days.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Let's get this stuff over with, man. But,
Yeah, I think it's a rhythm game, and you kind of it took what 8 days for the playoffs to even start, and then they're stretching it out even more.
Whatever. All I can do is sit back, be patient, and watch. I can't tell the NBA how to schedule their games. Because their games, they're multi-million, they're a billion-dollar company. Okay, so what happened, Lauren? Good morning, Lauren. How are you? Same with Kyrie. Potential for one of the best series ever. Oh, Lauren, quit the hyperbole. It's going to be a good team. It's just not going to be one of the best series ever. Stop it.
Lauren, I'm hoping you're right, Lauren. I think that's more of she says we're looking at the potential. Of course, Earl thinks that Boston is going to lose the next 4 games. Also, Earl also thought that Boston wasn't even going to make it out of the Eastern Conference. So, sometimes he gets it right because he likes Dallas. Sometimes he gets it wrong. But thanks for tuning in, Lauren. Appreciate your efforts. Sports Doctor has spoken. You don't think this could be a pretty interesting series, especially if Dallas can win game 2.
Larry, come on, Larry. She's old enough to know that in her life, it's not going to be one of the best series ever. It's not going to be that. It ain't going to be that. But how can we say until the 7th series?
Yeah, how about that?
It could be that. That's what she thinks. So what can I say? I can't tell her what to think.
It looks like she says if Tatum plays to his full potential and Kyrie does, it's potentially one of the best series ever. So, okay. If those two,
they don't even have the talent and all that for it to be like that. And you see too many teams with too much talent playing against each other.
Well, I'm looking at if Luka and I don't know who else with Boston. Boston has a lot of guys.
Well, and then again, I don't know what series she's watched. This could be just.
What series do you think was better than this?
That will be better than this.
Yeah.
First of all,
what would you say?
It's only one game, so
no, okay, but I mean, what series do you think? What series have you do you recall that you think might be some of the best, one of the best ever? I mean, I know a lot of people look at Golden State and Cleveland.
And the Celtics like back in the 80s.
Yeah, that's a little before Lauren's time.
Well,
that's a little before her time. I agree with you. I think those series were great.
Well, hold on.
Born in the 80s.
Hold on.
Okay.
You asked me.
Yeah.
What series I thought.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't know what Lauren has seen.
She hasn't seen those Celtics.
Okay, but even during her time when she just started 4 years ago. She didn't see some series as better than this series is going to be.
And why is that? Because Dallas is just going to wipe Boston out, and it's not going to be.
No,
I'm just curious.
No.
Because you're standing behind, it's going to be a 4-1.
I'm standing behind it because I'm the sports doctor. That's why I stand behind it. But I don't know. We can't say nothing until the series is over. I can't even say nothing. It was just one game played. What can I say? I can't say nothing. Right?
that might weigh into some of his calculus.
You know what? Phyllis kind of seemed like a nice young lady. That sounded like her because she supports us. She's starting to get on my nerves with this Boston stuff. I'm not a big Boston fan at all. And she loves them. She lives in Arkansas, right? Where's she living?
She lives in South Carolina, but
she's from Arkansas.
She grew up in Massachusetts.
Oh, okay.
She has a daughter that lives in Oklahoma City, so she was going.
That's what I was talking about.
Those two teams, yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing liking?
Yeah, that's why she's connected with those two teams.
Well, I still wonder what is she doing liking the Celtics. But anyway.
The Celtics have a decent team.
I just can't.
Some people, I know you don't like Boston. Some people
I don't like Boston. Period.
Some people can differentiate between Boston and their players. I've never been a Celtics fan. Back in the day, was you either a Lakers fan or a Celtics fan? When you're rooting or part-time Philly. But
so Larry, what do you think? Ask me. What do you think about what's been happening with the Celtics game? How do you think Celtics won?
Oh, I think they had a good game plan. They conceded that Kyrie and Luka would make some shots, but they weren't going to give up those lob plays. So they have guys that can switch, and they know they're going to get beat sometime, but they're not going to let other people besides those two really score. And they pretty much executed their game plan. I think they also came out very intense and jumped on them early. If you take away that first quarter, that game was probably pretty even after that. And I don't know if the Celtics can duplicate that intensity. They had that intensity when they had like a 17-1 run. I'm not sure they could continue that because they didn't really do it after that. The game was just like a regular game after that. So, but I'm looking for closer games, and I think it could go either way. I think Boston's defense is kind of giving them the edge, though. Dallas has defensive problems.
Well, all we can do is wait until another day, and wait till tomorrow night, see what is going on. I just want to see some looks on people's faces. If Dallas. Well, when Dallas ties it up 1-1, because there are a lot of people out here who are front runners and don't understand basketball, and so they just Dallas. Dallas walked. Celtics walked Dallas yesterday. There are people out here thinking, we got this. There are people out here thinking that Dallas will sweep them, that Dallas will get swept by Boston just for that game last night.
They came out. Huh? I thought after that initial burst, the game was pretty even. After that, they had that initial burst, and I can't see. Even announcers were talking about it. There's no way they could keep that intensity up the whole game.
Man, what did this guy go for? Did he go like 6 for 7 or something?
Talking about Porzingis?
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah, it was something like I think he was 6 for 8 or something like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying in the first quarter, the first quarter. That's the whole in the first quarter.
Like his first 3 or 4 shots.
He didn't miss.
Yeah. But the challenge is still someone guarding him when he does that pick and pop.
No, average just say this dude ain't gonna shoot like that the whole series, man. What are you talking about? This guy was not missing. And it was more than 4. And they were all 3s. Not all 3s, but they were.
Yeah, he had a couple where he just shot right over people that were standing right next to him.
It's like, it's gonna be that damn easy shit.
Well, that's why I think Dallas has a problem because they were on him, and he could just still shoot like they weren't even there.
you know.
And then when Big Boy Lively tried to come out on him, he went to the hoop and slammed on him.
Not just one time. Not just one time. He can get beat one time. So.
Yeah, no, I think Lively looked a lot like a rookie in that game too. And Boston, Dallas, I had to do something to help him out and work with him on that. That's why he got into foul trouble and everything else. Kyrie's got to shoot better. And Boston doesn't always play that well. That's the thing. They've had it in this playoffs. They've had a history of stinking up game 2, and game 2 is tomorrow.
Well, yeah, y'all said that last time. They didn't think up game 2 last series they played. But we'll see. All I can do right now is wait and see. I can't say anything else. I'm doing anything else right now.
So the sports doctor. Suppose I let you off the hook and give you a chance to call the series again. How many games does the series go?
I can't call it. Let's go 5. We're going 5. This ain't
See, that's what's good about this. That's what's good about the sports doctor. He stands behind his word.
Yeah, this ain't Disneyland. I'm gonna give you a present.
Even if it's kind of crazy, he'll stand behind it. If he tells you he's going.
Right. Even if
I can attest if we got to go down a dark alley and Earl tells me he's going down there with me, he's going down there.
That's right. the bottom line is, what I really care about? I really care that Dallas wins the series. If they don't win in 5, they don't win in 5. What can I say? I just don't want them to lose to Boston.
I want a 7-game series, even though I'm kind of perturbed that it has to be over 18 days. But I want a game 7.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that's all we really have for today. Unless you have something else.
No, I don't have anything, man. I don't have anything. I'm tired of this Caitlin Clark thing. I'm just tired of hearing things. What can you do? Hope things work. I'm sure things will work out for her and the WNBA. I'm just tired of talking about it.
So in that case, we won't talk about her. I guess sooner or later, just for Phyllis and Lauren and other people watching, I saw something that said she's not on the Olympic team. So that's going to be the next big to-do, that she didn't make the Olympic team. Or she wasn't selected for the Olympic team. So anyway, that's it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Lauren and Phyllis, thank you for your comments. We greatly appreciate them. Sports Doctor's always a pleasure. And we'll talk soon. Take care, everybody.
Okay, Larry. Great show. Thank you.